Now this one's a little bit, it could take a little work for it. It's a little confusing. So it's maybe not the best. I think the Psalm 102, Hebrews 1 is probably the best. But here's one that is definitely clear. John 5. So the Jehovah's Witnesses, is Jesus God? Or are Jesus and God different people? If you remember Romans 10, verse 6, I believe. And I think they have ways. Actually, I'm going to look that up. What does Romans 10 say here? So I just looked at it, and I don't think confess God with your mouth and believe in your heart. He is saying, I don't think that's even there. It says, like, if you confess Jehovah, you'll be saved. So they cut that out, and I'm sure they have their, we talked about the translation thing. Um, Basically, no one knows who translated the the New World Translation. They won't tell you. So that takes away the credibility because, like, who did translate this? Is this like some internet troll in their parents' basement or something? Someone with no offense, someone with no reliable, like, does this person have any sort of reliability? Did they get Greek off of, like, a yogurt can or something? How many years have they been in studying Greek and whatever? But yeah, so they won't tell you, and they're like, well, it's because uh they don't want to take credit. Well, then why aren't your teachers? I went to the Jehovah's Witness church meeting, and all the teachers, whoever's there, they all take credit for what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? So doesn't really work. That case doesn't work. So nice try, people that came up with that. And I hope you come to Jesus. And yeah, so John 5, is Jesus God? They'll say no. So I'm in the New World Translation, their Bible. And if a Jehovah's Witness asks you this, then here it is. John 5:17. Or I'll start at verse 16. For this reason, the Jews were persecuting Jesus because he was doing these things during the Sabbath. But he answered them, my Father has kept working until now, and I keep working. This is why the Jews began seeking all the more to kill him, because not only was he breaking the Sabbath, but he was also calling God his own Father, making himself equal to God. Jesus equal to God. Now, who says this? Do the Pharisees say it? It doesn't look like it. It looks like, did Jesus say that? If Jesus said it, it'd be real. But who says that? John. John's writing the book. This is why the Jews began seeking all the more to kill him, because not only was he breaking the Sabbath, but he was also calling God his own Father, making himself equal to God. So Jesus made himself equal to God according to John. Now, a little more specifically, who wrote this? God. God wrote God wrote the Gospel of John. God wrote the whole Bible. So what is God saying here? God is saying Jesus made himself equal to God. And that's in the New World Translation, and And there's not a way around that. If you're just going to read it and just be honest, you cannot get around it. John, inspired by God, is saying that Jesus is equal to God. So if Jehovah's Witness is watching this, Jesus is equal to God. According to your translation of the Bible, Jesus is equal to God. So, what does that mean? It means Jesus is God. And that's, if you're going to be consistent, going to be Bible believing, and that's what you have to believe. You can believe whatever you want, but according to your Bible, it is Jesus is God. The amount of things they've taken out and they've changed, and still this is in here. And it takes a second, but it's there. And there's no way around it. So yeah.